Do you notice the world falling apart? Are you tired of the lies and deception? If so, then welcome to my channel, where we expose the lies and uncover the truth, helping you get ready for what's coming in the world and helping you get prepared now. Welcome to All Day, Everyday Preparedness. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the CDC's use of cell phone data during the pandemic. Did you know that Fauci and Creepy Joe were watching you? The CDC paid over $600,000 to two different companies to be able to track us during the pandemic. Now, it's recently come to light that the CDC has been using cell phone data to track the movements of U.S. citizens during the pandemic. This has raised concerns about our privacy and government surveillance. Now, we've known that they've been watching us for years, but to see this information come out, it does have a little different feel to it. Now, everyone is walking around with a smartphone nowadays, so there's no one to blame but ourselves. We've freely given them camera access and video access as well as audio, our fingerprints, facial recognition, and even iris scanning, all so we can use the latest, greatest iPhone. Now, many people are understandably uncomfortable with the idea of the government monitoring their every move, even if it's for public health purposes. And while the CDC has stated that the data was being used to help track the spread of the virus and inform public health policies, some people are still skeptical about these claims, and I'm one of them. If you give the government an inch, they'll literally take over your life. Now, there are valid concerns that this data could be misused or abused in the future. For example, it could be used to target individuals or groups based on their movements, or it could be used to enforce quarantine or lockdown measures. Furthermore, the CDC's use of cell phone data raises questions about the legality of such surveillance in the first place. You see, it's unclear whether the government has the authority to collect this type of data without a warrant. Many civil liberties advocates are concerned about the potential erosion of our privacy rights. Now, it's reported that over 55 million Americans were spied on by Fauci and Creepy Joe during the pandemic during this covert surveillance operation. They were specifically looking into whether you were out and about in your city or your town when they had a curfew or a lockdown. The CDC then took that information as well as other data about us and pieced together a more accurate depiction of our travel and our movements during the pandemic. So supposedly they didn't have our personal identifiers, such as our name, address, and so on and so forth, but they were able to ping and pick exactly where you were moving about. Even though they claimed that they didn't know exactly who we were, that we were just little tiny dots on a map, in reality, by using this type of geospatial location data, they could easily piece together who we are by simply using the data to see where you're at the most, like home or work or somewhere that you go frequently. Unfortunately, guys, this surveillance is only the beginning. Now, in the future, as you know, they'll know exactly where you are, who you are, or maybe even know your inner thoughts. This coming one world system is getting closer and closer to becoming a reality. So please make sure that you're doing everything that you can right now to get ready for it. It's a crazy world that we're living in, guys. I mean, to think that your government during the pandemic was spying on you using your smartphone to see exactly where you were going. Were you going to work? Were you going to the store? Were you going to the mall? Were you going to the gym? Were you going to the movies? They have all this data. And again, they can piece it all together to see exactly where you spend most of your time. And then they could easily look up who lives at that address and then get your information and know that that green dot or that red dot moving around on the map was indeed you. Well, guys, this system is getting closer and closer to becoming a reality where the government will know your every single move. They will have you tracked, traced, and recorded at all times. You need to do everything you can now to prepare to live outside of that coming system. Guys, that's going to wrap up this video. Make sure that you hit the like button. It helps YouTube know that you like this video, and then it actually forces them to send it out to more people. Also, make sure that you share this video with other people that you know. And if you're new to the channel, welcome aboard, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Again, guys, thanks for watching. Continue to prepare, and as always, be blessed.